Okay, let me just make sure the stream is up.
You know the ladies love a good stream.
Ooh, sometimes you gotta pay double for that. Um, do not fucking jump on here. It's my cats.
Do not jump, cat.
Okay. All right, people. We are live. This is the first time me and RJ are live for Friendly Neighborhood Marks. Welcome. What better way to close out the year than to talk about some things? And those things would be some trailers that have recently come out for a certain movie that's going to come out next year. So let's just talk about it and whatever comes to mind. But more than likely, this is going to be a relatively short show per RJ's request. So let's get into it. So RJ, how you been, man?
I'm good. I feel like a Viagra pill with a face.
Okay, yeah, the other guys. Good movie, by the way.
There you go.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's the end of the year. Tomorrow's gonna be the last day of 2025, man. It's been a long year. Like it's really has been a long year, and I for one can't wait for this year to end because I've said it once and I've said it again. Fuck 2025.
Yeah, it's been a shit show of a year. I mean, nothing crazy on my end, but it's just ain't really been all that great for people around me and everything like that. And it kind of, I'm not gonna say it weighs you down, but you can kind of feel that effect from a secondhand point of view. So
Yeah, it hasn't been easy for me or this household. Lot of shit's been going on that I just it's not easy to think about sometimes. It weighs weighs us down. But you know, we just want here's to hoping for a good new year. Whatever does happen, you know, even if it's just like finding $100 on the sidewalk, like something like I just want something good to happen for 2026.
yeah,
But you know, I can't complain about. I mean, it hasn't all been bad. There have been some good things. You know, show-wise, you know, the show's been doing pretty well, and the YouTube channel's been doing pretty well. Currently at 184 subs as of today. Would love to get to 200 by the end of the year, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But we'll see. But yeah, man, I congratulate. I don't want to congratulate myself because that's douchey, but like, I want to congratulate everybody who played a part in it. Justin being one of them who got me onto the YouTube thing, and you, of course, you know, with Friendly Neighborhood Marks, and my friend Tony for our basketball podcast for Metal Drive Hoops, and Jeff Littman, you know, for our NXT shows, which the last one did pretty well. It was Deadlines, and we actually had a pretty packed house for our show, so I always look forward to doing those with Jeff. And we got a follow from a current NXT wrestler from one of our reels.
really? Who was that NXT wrestler?
Shiloh Hill.
Shiloh. Oh my God.
Well, to be fair, the title of the video was Shiloh Hill debuts on NXT, or what do we think of Shiloh Hill? And Jeff knows a little bit more about him than I do because Jeff covered the LFG shows with Lufisto. But yeah, I shared it on all the platforms, and he follows us on TikTok and Twitter. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna need him to get it together in the ring, though. I don't need him to get it together, period, because I'm just going to say it right here, right now. I ain't feeling nothing that dude's doing so far. So I'm gonna give him some time, though. He's in the right place, but I'm gonna need to see something real quick, though.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I kind of said the same thing. Justin was maybe a little bit more critical, which is always interesting when Justin's critical, because he usually tries to see the silver lining in things, but when he's critical, like it's always interesting.
Yeah.
Unlike me, where I'm just like, fuck him. Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm always surprised when Justin is more critical about things than I think he would be. Like, I usually try to come in it with like, well, it wasn't for me, and Justin's like, no, that was fucking terrible. And I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that.
I like I said like I said on the show the other day. Sometimes you gotta call it like you see it, you know. And if you feel like something's bad, then it's bad. Nobody can tell you whether it's bad or not, or you know, nobody should tell you how to feel. We all grown people. We all adults. I mean, if you feel that way about something, then just let it rock. I mean, to me, the thing is always in the explanation. If you have a good, thorough explanation as to why you feel a certain way, then that should be something that people should consider listening to. If not, if they, just because I said so, then, you know, that's very immature, and I wouldn't want to listen to you at that point because you got nothing to say. So, you got nothing to say, but you got a lot of hate in your heart, it seems like. So, it's like, whatever. I just want to see the dude improve more than anything. I just feel like the gimmick is lackluster so far, but once again, that's just me. That's just how I feel about it. Him ripping out his teeth, that don't excite me none. It's different, it's unique, but it's like, whatever. Next. What else you got? Can we go ahead and sign Leon Slater already to a full-blown contract and push him as the top guy?
That kind of looks like where they're going with him, where they are just waiting for that contract to expire so they can sign it.
Shit. Drew, they can buy the motherfucker out if they wanted to, like they did Joe Bunzi.
Joe Bunzi.
Joe Bunzi. Good Lord. Him and the Miz. That sounds just about right. Oh my God, that sounds about right. He's entertaining, but that bell rings. Oh my God, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, it is what it is.
People, I never say he wasn't entertaining. I've always given him that, you know. But you know, that bell rings, man. The bell still has to ring. It still has to ring.
Yeah, Jay.
And you got to be somewhat. You got to be somewhat decent in that motherfucker. Same thing with Jay. Although, unlike Jay, Hendry can actually cut a promo. Jay be bumbling over his words. I think we need to lay off the drinks or the weed or whatever he's doing before his matches.
Yeah, he does a lot of that cry yelling that Joe Numbers points out, which I just think is hilarious. Cry yelling.
Right. What you taking for? Huh? That's what people's like, oh, he's a great promo. I don't see all that. All that stumbling and, like you say, cry yelling. That makes sense. I'm gonna get him. Moose. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Get on my face, Moose. It's like, Jimmy's
I do.
Yeah, Jimmy's a much better promo. Like a much, much better promo.
Jimmy's cool and more calmer. I mean, that just comes natural to a guy like him, I guess.
I don't know. But, you know, I try to be as honest as I can be without sounding like I'm being mean. I appreciate when Justin tries to push me to be more honest. Well,
you gotta be. That's the only way you're gonna connect with the audience. Like I'm telling Jackson now, say what you mean what you say, and say what you mean, bro, and give a good, thorough explanation behind it. Sometimes on some of the other shows I used to do with other people, I ain't gonna mention names, but like sometimes there would be no thorough explanation explained as to why, you know, certain things were felt a certain way, and I was like, bro, do you really like wanna do that? If I got an issue with something, I'm gonna give a good explanation as to why I feel this way, so that the audience can see where I'm coming from, you know, in the hopes that they're mature enough to take my explanation and see where I'm coming from my point of view.
Yeah, I mean,
that's something I'm trying to teach Jackson now, and he's getting it so far. He's understanding where we need to go in order to really connect with an audience and stuff like that, because that's the goal, connecting with the audience. So
yeah, and
I will say I'm loving doing our new project right now, because it's something new and the numbers are organically popping off and we're settling pretty nicely. So only to the top from here. You know,
No,
what is as top as we can go.
no, you're 1,000% right, and I'm happy. I'm happy for your new show, man. Um, I'm always happy when people find something. And it looks like
Yeah.
you're happy with the show, man. So congrats to your show. Congrats to you and your friend's show.
Well, that's my nephew.
Nephew. Well, I mean, your nephew can still be your
Yeah.
friend. Yeah, well, yeah, your nephew. I'm sorry, but yeah, whatever. And you know what I mean. Congratulations to you and your nephew's show.
Yeah, that's right. Babyface magic.
All right, so let's talk about what we're gonna talk about, so you can get some Z's in. Trailers dropped in the past few weeks. Matter of fact, in the past month.
Yep.
So let's kind of start with the earlier one, and then we'll work our way to the main course. So the trailer for Supergirl dropped. I believe a month ago.
Okay. Before you go any further, are we gonna address the Street Fighter trailer too, or no?
If you want to.
Okay, I definitely want to address that too, because I thought that was and I can just address it real quick just now or right now. I thought it was a fun looking trailer, man. I'm looking forward to see that. My only complaint so far is that Roman Reigns doesn't look too much like Akuma. He looks like Roman Reigns in a bad wig with fangs.
Well, isn't Akuma supposed to be like Japanese or something?
Like he's supposed to be a big, giant, like red looking motherfucker, borderline red, and Roman Reigns is too small. Too small. Whereas Momoa, they got Momoa went in deep with his character with Blanca.
Well, Momoa's I think he's like bigger than Reigns, right?
They look like the same size. I know Roman lost some. Well, Roman was never really super jacked to begin with, anyways. But Roman looked like he lost some mass over the last couple of years. I don't know if it's the cause of leukemia or whatever, but yeah, he doesn't look as as jacked as he once did at one point. But Momoa doesn't. I mean, he wasn't like a brick house monster either. But I mean, he looks the part. Whereas Roman Reigns, I mean, Akuma looked like Akuma. They hit the drugs hard. He hit the drugs hard, man. So I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. But I thought the trailer looked fun, though. It looked fun. I know a lot of people are like, oh, this looks like a bunch of slop, and I'm like, nah, it looks fun. It looks fun. So I'm gonna check it out.
No,
I gotta see more. I gotta see more before I decide I want to spend movie theater money on it, though.
Yeah, true. I'm kind of with you. Where like I know people are kind of poo-pooing over it because it looks too goofy. I'm like, it's Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? Like, here's what happens. When you try to be too goofy, you get the movie from the 90s. When you try to be too serious, you get Legend of Chun-Li. And look how that worked out.
Oh, God.
So,
Lord, that was awful.
You gotta find that healthy medium of goofy and serious. To where...
I will say this about that Chun-Li movie. Neil McDonough, he did a good job in that.
Yeah, but doing like
he's a bad guy in every movie, so I mean, what the fuck?
yeah, but in that movie, he had an Irish accent for whatever fucking reason.
And he had facial hair.
Oh god! I mean, Kristen Crook always looks good. I mean, that's a plus. Damn, Kristen Crook looks good. Anywho, but yeah, I thought it looks fun. I'm gonna watch it. Again, people have their complaints, where it's like, why does Cody Rhodes' hair look weird? I'm like, well, that's how it looks in the game. Like, I don't know what you want. Everything else looks fun. I really got no way to describe it. It looks fun. If it's fun, it's fun. If it sucks, we'll be here to tell you that it sucks. But it doesn't come out until next year, so we'll see. But what hopefully doesn't suck is Supergirl.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Which the trailer premiered I think last month or a few weeks ago or whatever, and man, that's a really good Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, huh?
Yeah, very very akin to, right?
Okay, jokes aside, I mean, I'll watch it. It looks good. I read the
Yeah.
comic. I read the comic and I really liked it. I think if anyone hasn't read Woman of Tomorrow, I think you should read it. I did like that one line in the trailer, which I believe is in the comic, where she says, "Superman sees the good in everyone. I see the truth." So
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I've liked mostly all of James Gunn's stuff. My whole thing is I want to see more DC properties without James Gunn's like touch on it, because I can only take so much of James Gunn's quirky humor and his isms, which
Yeah.
his isms always include just kind of out of brand humor that it only seems like he gets, and needle drops.
And a lot of music from back in the day too, which I don't mind. I don't mind a good oldie, but
Right.
it seems like a lot of the stuff is polluted with that. But I'm with you. I hope hopefully he brings in like teams of writers and stuff like that to write like some jokes and some stuff like that in the middle of some of these movies too. Because much like Tyler Perry and a bunch of other people who assist on doing that work only by themselves and not work with a team, you start to see the redundant stuff within the work. And it becomes like, oh, okay, I can predict what's going to happen. I know this character's about to say something stupid or goofy. Medea's going to go to jail for the umpteenth time. Or, oh, Supergirl made a funny poop joke or something like that that maybe only James Gunn gets. And it's just like, okay, are we writing for an audience or are we writing for an audience of one?
Well, he's not
Ask
directing
that
it.
question.
He's producing it. The director is Craig Gillespie. So, but yeah, it just and I'm
Craig Guppy?
Gillespie. He's made some good movies.
I know.
But and I didn't mean to talk over you, but like yeah, I don't know. It's just one trailer, and it's supposed to be a teaser, quote unquote. So obviously I'm still gonna watch it, but it's just looks too Guardians of the Galaxy, and I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's like I want to watch this movie and not think of Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, yeah.
So
I do. I know, and I understand where you're coming from too. I mean, but we're dealing with superheroes, aliens, and hunters. But it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's not a far cry for you to say that. It's not. It's not. Especially with Lobo being one of the villains or whatever in this. Which the quick glimpse you saw of him, not bad actually. I didn't think it was bad, at least.
I mean, it's almost as if Jason Momoa should have been Lobo like ages ago. And also, to be fair, when he was Aquaman, he was acting like Lobo.
I think it was. I never got it with him as Aquaman.
And it's funny because he's always wanted to play Lobo. So when they cast him as Aquaman, he thought that they were going to cast him as Lobo. And they were like, "No, it's going to be Aquaman." He's like, "Aquaman's white." And it's like, "No, we're going to change. We're going to change his background. He's going to be, Simone or whatever." I'm like, "Okay,
Sabawan.
True. I mean, sure." But yeah, I mean, I'm invested to see Momoa as Lobo.
Yeah, I think that's perfect for him actually. Have you seen him in some of his other movies and shit like that? Like, yeah, like the Lobo shit fits him to a T. Like riding a motorcycle, the cigars, this, that, and the other. Have you seen Momoa in that kind of setting? As far as like, we've seen him play characters kind of like that before. The badass, ass kicker type guy on a motorcycle or whatever. Like, he's played that part a couple of times in a few movies. So, I mean, this should be second nature to him, honestly. And he seems like he's that kind of guy in real life too, to be honest with you. So,
yeah,
it should be a natural fit for him. He's just wearing makeup.
Yeah, it definitely suits him. But yeah, I'm here for it. It comes out on June 26th, which is going to be our
anniversary for my birthday.
Our anniversary, me and Betty's anniversary.
Ah, there you go.
So happy anniversary!
Next momentous occasion.
Happy anniversary to us, babe. And also the girl Millie Alcock. I think she's charming and charismatic to pull it off, and she looks good in the suit. I'll say that.
She does not look weird anymore to me.
No.
Oh, last year I was like, wow, they getting this weird looking chick from that House of the Dragon show. She looks like really, really weird to me. I don't know what it is, but she looks weird to me. But her as Supergirl, like that feeling has gone away.
It's also good to see fresh faces in a lot of these roles.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you're seeing the same person in everything, it's like I saw you play this role. You know, it's like it's kind of akin to me talking about this movie reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's like, man, I hate to pick on him, but you know, Pedro. You know, when Pedro played Reed, I'm like, he was good as Reed, but it's like I've seen Pedro's face like 8 million times. Like I need a break from Pedro. We all need a break from Pedro.
And he pissed me off by keeping his facial hair. So I don't see Reed Richards. I see Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
that's all I see. I don't see Reed Richards. I see Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Because that son of a bitch probably wrote it in his contract. I don't want to shave my facial hair. Well, son of a fucking bitch.
It was actually Marvel's call because he thought he was gonna shave off his beard, and they said no, and he was like, all right.
What? No, wait a minute. Hold on. He's trying to do Marvel underneath the bus. I don't buy that.
I don't know. I kind of think that's something Marvel would do, where it's like, well, this is his image, so we're just gonna keep it the way it is.
He's a weirdo. He likes touching women and shit.
Yeah, you like touching women?
Nah, but he likes touching them on camera. Oh, something's wrong with me. Touch me.
Oh, stop! Don't.
I just walk up to a woman and give her a good hug, and that's about it. I don't do that extra feeling on the hands. So, hey, how you doing, friend? Kissing on your hand. Nah, I ain't doing all that extra shit. I see you, Pedro. You slick mother. You think you slick, but you're not slick around me. I'm on Pedro Pascal's ass. Pause.
So are you the guy from Dexter who's like, I know Pedro's a weirdo. I just can't prove it.
Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. Pedro Pascal versus RJ the Brooklyn Savage.
The feud that no one ever saw coming.
that. So RJ, what is really the root of your issue with Pedro Pascal? He refused to shave his mustache for the Fantastic Four movie. Reed Richards don't have a fucking goatee or a fucking facial hair. What's this?
you sound like Jay Briscoe talking about so and so doesn't have a mouth guard.
Terry Funk didn't wrestle with no mouthpiece. Get out here with that bullshit. Remember that promo?
Oh man,
good shit.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So Supergirl looks fun. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, it does. So let's talk about the big trailers that we're here to talk about. So, as we all know, Doomsday will be coming out next December. I believe December 18th.
Yep.
And they've already started the marketing for it, which good, because you should market the shit out of this movie. So
12 months to Doomsday. I like that.
You know, so you can get every little penny. Like this movie, these movies are like $2 billion waiting to happen. So that's kind of what
they have to. They got to go all in at this point. I'm not gonna say Marvel's gonna be in dire straits without this movie doing good, but this movie needs to be good to make up for the lackluster we've had the last couple of years.
Which, granted, this year's kind of been a resurgence for Marvel.
Yeah. I mean, I've enjoyed what they put out for the most part. I liked everything they put out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Even Ironheart, like I found a way to enjoy that, you know. Even though I know a lot of people didn't, but even at that was probably like the least like thing from Marvel for me this year. But everything else was like, you know, really top tier. So I thought Marvel had a really good year this year. But they need to ride that wave and let more quality instead of quantity, you know.
Yeah, because next year we are only getting 2 movies. Spider-Man
2 movies, 4, and we're getting
Doomsday,
and good ones too.
Yeah,
I mean, and they're making it up with TV too. I mean, we got Wonder Man, which I'm not fully committed to seeing that yet, but we'll see what happens. And X-Men 97 season 2 is supposed to be coming out next year, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2 is supposed to be coming out next year,
Can't wait.
and Daredevil Born Again season 2, and the Punisher's one shot.
So I'm fine with there being more TV shows because TV shows are you can just like spread them out or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Movies you kind of need those to feel special because those are big events.
oh yeah.
So yeah, Spider-Man's coming out on July 31st, and yeah, Avengers Doomsday is coming out December 18th, and then Secret Wars will be December 17th, 2027, and they're going to start filming, I believe, in April. So I like the fact that we haven't gotten too much as far as like behind the scenes shit. We've only gotten what Marvel has been willing to put out, which is just like, you know, hey, it's the Fantastic Four talking to the Thunderbolts. It's like, yeah, we kind of figured that was going to happen. So I hope we don't get an image of Doom. I mean, what I mean is like, obviously the mask. We know what the mask and like the armor is going to look like, but don't show what Downey's going to look like. Maybe get like a snippet of the voice, but just keep people wanting it until it actually comes out. And you know, when it comes to marketing, like market Doom, where it's like Doom is coming.
Yeah.
You know, this Christmas, hold your loved ones close because Doom is coming.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Doom is coming. He's wearing a Santa hat.
and then you pop up. You know what else is coming? Me for you, Pedro. You fucking phony motherfucker.
You're not the real Reed Richards.
And then he stretches his arms out and starts choking. You're like, oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on. You're not Dr. Doom either. You're Tony fucking Stark. He's a fucking. What the hell's going on here? This whole Fantastic Four shit is full of frauds. Just rip the mask off. You're fucking Iron Man, nigga. Get out of here.
and then he backhands you with his giant wallet.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
Hey man, can I borrow some? No.
I'm just beefing with Robert Downey Jr. and Pedro Pascal. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're beefing with people that everyone universally loves.
Yeah, man. Robert Downey Jr. came out here and stole the job from somebody else, as far as I'm concerned.
Jeez. But anywho, the trailers. So the marketing has begun. So each week they're going to be playing a new trailer, which is essentially like a teaser. It almost feels very comic booky, where it's like, you know, they're showing like a short story of each character, and they're playing it during Avatar: Fire and Ash. And so basically, if you want to go see the trailer right away, you have to go see Fire and Ash, or you can just wait for it to come out on YouTube. I'm not watching Fire and Ash. Fuck that. But so the first one came out last week, I believe, and it was about Steve Rogers, preferably Chris Evans, who I'm going to play it right now. I'm not going to play the audio. I'm just going to like look at it and just kind of like comment on it. So starts off with somebody riding a motorcycle, showing up to a house, very familiar looking house, and it's the house at the end of Endgame, which is where Steve reunited with Peggy, and you see a figure walking up to the house. Who is that? I wonder. And he's holding up Captain America's old gear, puts it away, and then you see someone holding a baby. And the camera slowly turns, and by God, look at that, it's Chris Evans. Chris Evans, the man, is back, and he looks happy, he looks fulfilled, and then you see a caption on the screen, Steve Rogers will return. So, in Avengers Doomsday. So,
Anthony Mackie, you ain't shit, nigga. That's what they telling you. Oh my God. That's what they telling you. Marvel, oh my God. If I'm Anthony Mackie, I'm quitting. They ain't got no faith in you, man. They got no faith in you. to help carry the franchise. None. Zero. Oh my God. Oof. None. Zero. I would be surprised they kill his ass off in the middle of this movie, to be honest with you.
I don't.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, because listen, Brave New World wasn't great. I don't really put that on Anthony Mackie though.
No,
I put that on Marvel.
Not.
They really should have done
failed
it.
him.
Yeah, they failed him. But I'm just interested to see how this works out because obviously I don't think Chris Evans is staying on after Secret Wars because I think he's coming back because of Secret Wars. Like why wouldn't you? I think they're gonna really do a lot of Steve being like, I'm not Captain America, he's Captain America, I'm just Steve. So I really do hope they go ahead.
Which is going to make it worse because you're projecting and you're trying to brainwash the audience instead of just writing a compelling storyline for the fucking guy and letting him be heroic and shit like that and highlight that. Instead, they've overshadowed him in his own first outing as Captain America with Red Hulk. Do I need to remind y'all what I've been saying? I don't need to go on those rants again. How much it was advertising Red Hulk over fucking goddamn. I'm blanking on his goddamn name. I don't even know his name. The new Black Captain America, the Falcon.
Sam.
You know how much they've been advertising that? I don't even remember his goddamn name, his civilian name. Jesus Christ, that's how so insignificant Marvel thinks of this dude. But as far as Steve Rogers coming back and my whole reaction to the trailer is that was my first thing. It was damn, Anthony Mackie, you ain't shit, nigga. But yeah, I mean, like you said, it's Secret Wars, so it's appropriate for them to gear up for that, for the, I guess, what would probably be his indefinite finale, so that they don't ask anymore. I think he dies. I think he does die in Secret Wars, maybe. If not Doomsday, he might die in this one too. Because I think he's going to be the main reason why Doctor Doom is around, because he went back in time and changed fate when he's not supposed to do that. That's a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Captain America is going to pay Steve is going to pay a price there. And I think it'll be paid in blood. I think Doctor Doom snatches him. Not his soul, but he's going to snatch him. Pause.
That's kind of been the talk, is that Doctor Doom's reasoning for everything is certain people, fucked with the multiverse. And in turn, that fucked with his life. So, the culprit's being Steve, obviously, because Steve went back in time when he wasn't supposed to. Even though they said straight up, don't go back in time and fuck with anything. Just return the stones and come back. Instead, he decides to go live his life and come back as old man Cap, which was a lovely ending. But it was just oh boy, what happens now? It's like what Tony even said in Endgame. When you mess with time, it tends to mess right back. So
yeah.
So Steve is one of them. Spider-Man's one of them. Peter Parker, Doctor Strange, Deadpool and Wolverine. And Loki might be one of them as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. I'm still going to be cautiously optimistic as how they're going to pull off Doom, but I'm already hyped, especially for today's trailer. But yeah, as per with Sam Wilson, it's the build up, it's weird because the build up of him was good, but then the payoff was this is what we're getting.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's not on him. It's not on Anthony Mackie. Looking back on it, Falcon and Winter Soldier should have been a movie. It should have been Captain America 4, and not Brave New World. That whole story should have been a movie. That would have been a much better way for Sam Wilson to get his own story. Instead, Brave New World was just, it was what it was. It wasn't a terrible movie by any means. It wasn't very good. And it was
the Incredible Hulk too.
And, Eternals, 1.5. But
oh God, please.
Hearing Harrison Ford say adamantium was cool, but Other than that, it was like, this is what we're getting for Sam Wilson's first Captain America movie and on Black History Month. Like, really? Okay.
Yeah, hated it.
But but yeah, that was the first trailer. So now we're gonna go to the second trailer that came out literally today. And as I did with the last one, I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna do some commentary. So it shows a forest, and you hear somebody talking. That would be Thor. Who this trailer has more of a serious tone to it. Not that the last one didn't, but the last one had more. It was just a lot of show. This one has more go.
Yeah.
And it has Thor talking, and he's talking about Love, who is the little girl from Love and Thunder, who was Gore's daughter, and who was actually Chris Hemsworth's daughter in real life. And he's talking to someone. He says All Father, which is Odin. And he's saying, please give me the power to defeat one enemy or return home to her. Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words. And that's it. Thor will return in Avengers Doomsday. So I thought that was a really nicely done trailer. It was also interesting seeing Thor be more serious again. Because obviously in Love and Thunder we know what happened with that. And then Ragnarok, we know what happened with that. And Chris Hemsworth is just naturally charismatic and funny, but they really lost the plot on what made Thor work, because Ragnarok was funny, but Ragnarok knew when to be serious.
Oh yeah.
It
felt like some shit happened. Like Hela was like hell on wheels.
Mm-hmm.
So that helped make things better for that movie. Gore just wasn't a great menacing villain. Like Zeus was more of a headache when you really think about it. So I mean, if you know any better, you would have thought that motherfucker was like the real villain of the movie, because Gore was so insignificant and he wound up feeling sorry for him anyways. Look what happened. He took his daughter.
I'm gonna take your daughter.
Taking adopting his daughter.
I'm gonna take your daughter, bitch. No. Yeah. Yeah, they really did lose the plot of Love and Thunder, because there was a quote I heard where in Ragnarok Thor wasn't in on the joke, and in Love and Thunder he was in on the joke.
Because he was causing the jokes. He's making the jokes.
And they just really regressed his character arc all the way from the first movie to Infinity War, where he had that great bit of dialogue talking to Rocket where he's talking about losing everyone, and he says, well, I got nothing left to lose, and he has like a single tear coming down his face while he's smiling, and I'm like, ooh, that was deep. And then in Endgame, he's depressed, and he's overweight, which in the beginning started out as funny, but then you're realizing, oh, this is what depression looks like.
Yeah.
He's drinking a lot, he's eating away his feelings, and he just doesn't want to deal with anyone because he still has PTSD over what happened with Thanos. And they were able to make that a thing, the scene where he grabs Mjolnir and he goes, I'm still worthy. I'm like, oh, that gets me right here. So all that progress, all that character arc, and he just threw it away in fucking Love and Thunder because you wanted jokes. Yeah. And it pisses me off thinking about it. So, but I'm glad he's back. The only thing I was a little confused about was I've only seen Love and Thunder once, but from what I remember about it, I never got the impression that he was retired. And in this trailer, it looked like he was retired, or like a semi-retired. Like, did you get that impression at all?
From this trailer, it looked like he's been out of the battle for a while. But as far as like from Love and Thunder to now, we're gonna need an explanation here to help fill that gap, because I mean, at the literal end of Love and Thunder, they were both wielding the weapons and jumping in the air, and that was the closing shot of the movie. So I don't know. I don't know. They're gonna have to fill that gap up. But yeah, that's something interesting that you pointed out, though.
Right, and also he looks
Because
different.
it, cause it, cause it, cause it does. I mean, like he cut his hair again, and he was wearing pajamas. He was looking like a normal man. He was looking like a mere mortal. So
You're right, and I do like the shaved hair look better when he had that in Ragnarok and Infinity War because I think he looks more badass. Um,
yeah,
so I like Chris Hemsworth in the role. Obviously,
yeah.
I don't know. Here's the thing: I don't want him to die in Doomsday or Secret Wars. I kind of just want him to be like what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy, where everyone just went their own way and retired. Um, I mean, because he can come back if he wants to, but I also I wouldn't think Chris Hemsworth would want to stay in this role too long. Because at the end of the day, like in acting, if you associate yourself with a character too long, you start to get typecasted. And I think with Hemsworth, he obviously loves the role, but I think he would want to do other things, and I get that. And I kind of want that for him too. I don't just want to be pigeonholed into one role his whole life. So again, I hope this doesn't end with him dying because it's like that girl's gonna get fostered again. So I mean, she already lost one parent. She's gonna lose another, like parental figure. So I kind of hope that doesn't happen. But that was the teaser. There's two more coming. The third one apparently leaked,
Oh
and
yeah.
and that one is gonna be X-Men related. And by X-Men related, it's just literally the fucking X-Men. And the description of it is well, I saw the leak, which again I don't know if that's AI. It looks much better than AI, but so basically the image is that you see inside of the X Mansion, and it looks like it's just fucked to hell, and you see the Xavier's School of Gifted Youngsters sign on the floor, and you hear Patrick Stewart talking about dying, and pretty much like what happens when you're ready to close your eyes, and you see Patrick Stewart and you see Ian McKellen, them enjoying a nice game of chess like they used to, and then this is where I'm gonna be vulgar as fuck. This is where my dick got hard. It cuts to James Marsden in the traditional Cyclops comic book accurate costume with the visors, and he's screaming, and then his like lasers start going off in his head, or his rays start going off his head, and you see all this shit around him. And from what it looks like, you see a fucking sentinel behind him too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so that looks fucking cool. That looks fucking awesome. James Marsden getting another crack at Cyclops. I'm happy for him because he really got a rough shot in those movies. He
He got
basically,
cucked.
yeah, he got cucked by Wolverine, and I love Wolverine, but those movies were written by Wolverine fanboys. Those are not written by X-Men fans because Wolverine is not the leader of the X-Men. It's Cyclops, and on some occasions it's Storm. Um,
Yeah.
and X-Men '97 showed us that. Like they actually redeemed they actually wrote an X-Men story, and Wolverine was like almost like a side character, which that's the way it should be. Like when Wolverine's doing his own things, that's when he's the star. When he's with the X-Men are the stars, not just him. So whenever this trailer does come out, which I imagine should be next week, um, we're gonna have to talk about it. That's gonna be like an emergency show. Um, but I don't know. What did you think of what you saw?
I actually saw that this morning too, because Morgan's cousin Mari taking like retweeted and everything like that. Because I thought it was fake at first too, but I saw it and I was like, "Whoa, hold on! This actually looks pretty clean and not this." I mean, if it's AI, it's a damn good AI. Um, but no, I saw it. I liked what I saw. Because I was a guy that felt bad for James Marsden too, and that's coming from somebody that's more of a Wolverine fan. But yeah, they really fucked that whole character up. So they need to redeem this shit real quick. And it looks like we're gonna get the redemption here, and the Russo brothers got the assignment. If it is real, the Russo brothers got the assignment.
Ah, man, the X-Men need to be handled with care when they come to the MCU. But from the way it looks like Doomsday and Secret Wars are going to be almost like love letters to comic book fans because we're finally getting accurate costumes. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see Cyclops. I can't wait to see Beast, Jean Grey, who else? Mystique, Nightcrawler, and more than likely we're gonna see Storm. We're gonna see Halle Berry come back as Storm and get her justice earned. So
because they had her looking terrible in those movies too.
Yeah, like she had an accent. All of a sudden, she lost her accent. Like that was just
she got pulled out the whole entire series too, except for X-Men Last Stand when she fucking fried what you call it from Fat Albert.
Toad.
No, well she fried his ass too, but she fried the sister from Fat Albert.
Sister from Fat
towards
Albert.
The end of the sister from Fat Albert.
I've only seen Fat Albert like once, and that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, the Fat Albert movie.
Okay.
Kyla Pratt.
Oh,
the girl that played Kyla Pratt's sister played one of the girls that was a part of the Brotherhood with Magneto. She fried her against the fence at the end.
Oh, was it the tattooed girl?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I can't wait. And the last teaser that's supposed to come out is supposed to be centered on the Fantastic Four and the Wakandans, which we don't have any details on that. And by Wakandans, more than likely, you're going to see Black Panther featured, Shuri. So, again, we can only really talk about it because we don't have any details on it. But again, these teasers are winning me over. I think this is smart marketing. Because again, it feels like reading a comic book because you're reading a short story leading up to the big event. So I like this. And go ahead.
We're slowly putting the pieces together. It's almost like a build-it figure, you know.
I kind of hope we get more than just 4 because I want to see. I don't know. I just want to see more. Like obviously don't show us everything, but like I want to see more. I want to see more of the characters. More. I can imagine.
Give me more.
I can imagine with Secret Wars, we're gonna get even more good shit. You know,
that budget's gonna be insane. That's all I gotta say.
Shit.
That budget's gonna be insane.
2 Spider-Mans, a Deadpool, a Wolverine. Who else?
Two. They might have 3. They might have all 3 in that joint.
Shit. Well, no, I'm talking about the other 2 Spider-Men. Because we already know Tom's gonna be in it. Because I don't think Tom's gonna be in Doomsday.
No, which is why Toby is like really rumored to be in this joint.
I think in Secret Wars you're gonna see more. You're gonna see more characters from other studios like Sony and Fox. We might get a glimpse at the new MCU X-Men. And it's going to be huge. But I don't know. Imagine teasers for Secret Wars where it's like, here's a story about the Spider-Man. Here's a story about the new X-Men. Here's more mutants.
There's a story about Wesley Snipes. Blade.
Yeah, because you're never going to get that in the MCU. It's like...
Charles Ali. Fuck out of here.
I just thought it was something fucked up, but it's funny. Imagine like, here's a teaser from Mahershala Ali's Blade. Haha, just kidding, April Fools.
How in the world can you not write a Blade movie?
It's still so fucking weird. It's like Blade it's easy to write for.
Easy. How do you not?
It's like you saw.
How do you not get this?
It's like you look at Sinners, like Ryan Coogler, who did Black Panther, wrote an original story for Sinners, and it's like, how is it that he can, like, obviously I'm not disparaging Ryan Coogler because he's obviously a great director and a writer, but it's like,
Right.
come on, Marvel, do a Blade movie, right? And also, I don't know. I think I told you this, that the costumes in Sinners were actually costumes from the Marvel Blade movie that never happened.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, and Delroy Lindo was in Sinners, and he was supposed to be in Blade, but he dropped out to be in Sinners.
Yeah, 'cause they're dragging their fucking feet. I don't blame Delroy. I mean, he's an older man too. I mean, shit, he ain't got time to waste.
Oh man, and I think he's gonna get an Oscar nomination for Sinners. So,
As he should. Delroy Lindo is the fucking man.
and then who's it? Aaron Pierre, who's now Jon Stewart. He was supposed to be in Blade, but dropped out due to obvious reasons, and now he's Jon Stewart in the DCU. So,
Yeah, like, come on, man. They dragging their fucking feet. Mashallah Ali's gonna fucking quit next, and we're gonna be like, what the fuck?
but I guess we can talk about a rumor for the next few minutes. So Jordan Peele is rumored to be on Marvel's. Pretty much like they're looking at Jordan Peele to direct a movie. Jordan Peele's company, which is called Monkey Paw, actually requoted the news link, and pretty much put up an emoji of eyes going So there might be some truth to this, that Jordan Peele might be working with Marvel in the future. Again, and more than likely, if anything, it could be Midnight Suns, which I would want that.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him playing. I can see him doing Blade. Fuck it. At this point, I don't know who they got to direct the Blade right now, but I'd fucking give it to Peele. Peele's got a track record of making like weird, like horror type movies. So I mean, give it to Jordan Peele at this point. Fuck it. Let's get this ball rolling already, man. Before we age Mashallah Ali like 10 more years at this point, because I feel like they announced him 2019 to play the fucking part, and here we are in 2025 with no noticeable improvement or anything, any type of development onto the movie. So let's get Peele up in here. Let's do this damn thing. Let's get this thing started. And I would hire Jordan Peele to handle the whole monsters and freaks side of the Marvel shit. I would give him all the Midnight Suns, like you said. I'd give him Blade. I'd let him do a Ghost Rider movie or Ghost Rider series, where however you want to take that. Elsa Bloodstone, fucking who else is the Midnight Suns? Man Thing. I'd give him all that. I'd give him all that. Because he's got a good track record for it.
Is it Man Thing or Man Ray?
No, Man Thing. Man Thing.
Okay. Yeah, that I still love that Werewolf by Night special, because it felt like its own thing, and it felt more original, and just again.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, that's in the realm of his thing, though.
Yeah. No, I get you. Him doing a Blade movie is almost just like, yeah, give it to him. The guy won an Oscar, and people like his films. Like, just let him do it. Don't no studio interference on Jordan Peele. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Like that.
Yeah.
That should be a thing for Marvel. It's like there's certain people you should just let them do whatever the fuck they want, and Jordan Peele is one of those people. Like, let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Granted, I don't like all of his movies. I'm not a big fan of all of his movies. But
me neither. I don't make it goofy. If you do give him that's my only caveat, because sometimes I feel like his horror movies are more sometimes is silly to the point it's like, I don't know if to be afraid or to laugh. I don't know.
It's like, who's the villain? Who's the villain in your movie, Jordan? White people. It's like, okay, sure. You have an Oscar, I don't. We'll let you do whatever you want, Jordan. All right. Yeah, white people are bad, but no. Yeah, just I think if he's gonna direct Blade, it's like, yeah, just let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, and also, just like, let directors in general have their own voice, because that's kind of been my big thing with Marvel. Not recently, but in the latter years, between Endgame and now, is that the directors never seem to have a voice. And
no, and the studios always be interfering. Oh, we need this guy in the movie. We need this person in the movie, where they ain't even trying to really, really, instead of really just trying to let people tell the story they want to tell, it's crazy.
Right. So I mean, lately, because the director of Thunderbolts, it seemed like that he had his voice. According to him, he said that he didn't really have any studio interference. Fantastic Four was kind of a mixed bag because it felt like it was Matt Shankman's movie, but then it felt like Marvel wanted to play it safe, in like the second half of the film.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're going to kill Sue Storm, but we're going to bring her back to life. Just kidding.
We tricked you.
Even though Franklin Richards is OP and he can bring her back to life, which is that one of Franklin Richards' powers? He can bring people back to life.
Oh, you have no idea. I think that yeah, he's got a lot of crazy godly like powers. But I'm gonna tell you this too. I got a theory about Doctor Doom is gonna be going after a bunch of children.
I was gonna bring that up, yeah, because he's obviously gonna take Franklin because Franklin's gonna help him rebuild the multiverse and build Battle World. Love, she's as powerful as Thor, and she's also as powerful as Gore. So I don't know which
Captain America's baby.
Which
that motherfucker's strong.
Okay, who's Captain America's kid in the comics?
I have no idea, but that motherfucker's strong.
Okay, so yeah, it's like the Children of Doom. It's like, okay, that'd be interesting, and also it would make for a reason why Steve would want to fight alongside the Avengers, or I guess the new Avengers. Same thing with Thor, where it's like now they have a reason. Where it's like it can't just be like, I'm here to fight you, I'm retired. It's like, well then I'm gonna take your child. It's like, no. So that's a more realistic reason to bring him back and not just, hey, I'm here to fight you. Like it makes more sense, but
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know if there's anything else you want to bring up.
Not really. I think that's pretty much it, man. We talked about Street Fighter. We talked about we talked about everything we need to talk about. I think that's pretty much it, man.
All right, we did an hour, like we discussed. Well, actually, we did 57 minutes, so we're done ahead of schedule. So, all right, people. Hope you guys have a safe and happy New Year. We thank you for joining us on this journey, and you're gonna hear more out of these shows: The Experience, Friendly Neighborhood Marks, Metal Drive Hoops, and our other affiliated shows. And thank you to anyone that did sub to the channel. We thank you. And I'm gonna do I'm actually gonna do something later tonight on YouTube. It's not gonna be experience related. I'm just gonna I'm gonna do a live stream. Just discuss my picks for the best and worst movies of 2025. So
that should be interesting.
Yes, sir, it will. But and also I'm gonna talk about Stranger Things. For the finale that's coming up tomorrow. So,
okay.
But yeah, people, follow The Experience, which is every Wednesday. It's not gonna be tomorrow, but because we're taking the week off, we did our year-end show last week. So listen to that if you haven't already. And Metal Drive Hoops is every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time, where we talk basketball. Mainly talk about the Spurs, which they've lost 2 in a row, and I'm not happy about that. But we'll see what happens.
They're gonna be all right. Come on.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, they face your Knicks tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with that.
Oh boy, yeah. Mitch Robinson got his rest last night, so Luke Cornett, Wemby. I don't know, Mitchell Robinson, man, has been working out for him so far.
Hey, he was killing us in that cup game, especially in the fourth quarter. Jeez.
He pissed my brother off the other day. My brother was pissed. And my brother's a Cavaliers fan. He said, "Man, Terry Allen could do not with that nigga." He said Jerry Allen was schooling him at first, but after a while, Mitchell Robinson's long ass arms coming out nowhere. This nigga, I can't stand him. Oh man, that shit was funny. He had me dying. I was like, damn.
But
they ready to get rid of they ready to get rid of Jerry Allen over there in Cleveland.
But I think your Knicks are going to go to the finals. Like that kind of seems this year kind of seems like a given for them to go to the finals. I don't know if they're going to win, maybe, but I think they'll go to the finals.
I'll take a finals trip. If we can win the finals, then damn it, we have to win it. But I don't know. I think Mike Brown has been able to do some things that Tibbs wasn't able to do, and that's open up the bench. I had this dude. I respect him. I respect his platform. I'm not. Once again, I'm not gonna throw his name out there publicly, but he really said something that was so idiotic last year that you can win basketball games with 8 players. No, you can't. No. And that's why we got burnt. That's why we got burnt down. That's why Indiana spanked us, because Tibbs wasn't able. He didn't want to open up the bench, and Mike Brown has done that, and the young players are responding well. Kolek is playing out of his mind right now. Diarra is playing really good. Porty is getting solid minutes. That dude Kevin McCullough Jr. came out of fucking nowhere and played well for us on Sunday. Come on, man. Like, you gotta give something. You gotta work with what you got, man. The Spurs have done that. The Thunder have done that. That's why they're winning. You know what I'm saying? They're letting the young guys rock. Especially the Thunder. My God. those guys, I mean, they got 2 starting lineups pretty much, All those guys play well, And the Spurs, you guys got a solid ass group. Y'all just missing a solid power forward now. Harrison Barnes is he's yesterday's news, man. Y'all need a young power forward to go alongside the rest of those guys. But Castle, Vessel, fucking Harper, and Wemby, my God. That's what I'm saying. The Spurs is about to be back, y'all.
Yeah, I agree with. I mean, I've kind of come to terms with the Harrison Barnes thing because I like him. I think he's been good for the team.
He don't fit y'all.
Yeah,
he don't fit y'all timeline.
No, he's not a power forward for one.
No, very small.
Ever since the NBA Cup, he hasn't been shooting the ball well at all. So,
damn.
And same thing with Devin Vassell. I think because they're gonna get rid of Sohan.
He's gone. Baby Rodman's gone. Or bootleg Rodman. He's gone. He's done.
Yeah, he's done. So, like, if the Spurs are going to trade anyone and try to get a power forward, which I've been preaching that for years, I've been screaming from the mountaintops. I'm like, get a big man, please. Like, and by big man, I mean someone like 6'10", 6'11" that can grab rebounds and block shots. Someone who you can put with Wemby and it'll look good. Because I love Cornette. I think he's been great. But he ain't it.
We drafted him.
I remember that. And Olenek's been good in some stretches, but he's more of a scorer. Bismack Biyombo, no. No, not Bismack Biyombo.
Every time I hear Biyombo, I think about the Hornets. Oh my goodness, he missed the 3.
No, the Bobcats.
It was the Bobcat one. Same difference. They both suck.
Yeah, they still have the worst winning record for a season. I think they won 7 games one season.
Oh man, that was the lockout season.
Yeah, there was a game where he blocked somebody, and he goes, "Not in my house," and the other guy went, "You're so and so at your own home. This is everyone's house."
Hey, nigga, please go sit down somewhere. Go play with your balls somewhere else, nigga.
And I think on the show the other week, one of our guys on the show, his name is Mike. He said that Biyombo has the worst plus minus in NBA history.
Yeah, he's never been on a winning team, I don't think.
So, but yeah, going back to the Spurs, if they're gonna trade for anyone to use as leverage, I would say get rid of Barnes, get rid of Vassell, get a big man. Keep Champagnie because he can shoot. I don't know who you move into that small forward spot though. So that's kind of maybe Keldon, but Keldon's been doing very well off the bench. So you need that firepower off the bench. So I don't know who you can get.
Start everybody.
I don't know who you can get, but Dylan Harper has been great. I was wrong about him from the get-go. De'Aaron Fox has been great. Castle's been good. He still has a lot to work on. The one thing the Spurs really do need, two things the Spurs need to work on. Work on not turning the fucking ball over, and for the love of God, defend the three. Like, please defend the three. Like, it's just these past two games, especially that Utah game. Like, there were so many open looks, like open layups and open threes. And then
De'Aaron Fox has never been known for his defense, and the young pups, they gotta get it together.
They definitely do need to get it together, because Wemby's not there yet, but he's gonna get there.
And Wemby can't do it all by himself. He got to worry about the last defense in the paint. That's what he got to worry about. He can't be spinning his tires trying to guard every position 1 through 5.
Yeah. So, but again, I'm happy for my Spurs. I'm happy that they're playing well. I'm happy that I can be happy about a Spurs basketball season again. So.
They're good. That shit. Like I said, they're back. They're back. I mean, not the championship level yet, but I mean, shit. They spanked the champions twice. So I mean, that's something to hang your hat on.
3 times in a row. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spanked them. I mean, put them in a room. Put them in the corner. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, go sit your ass in that corner, nigga. Poke your lip out some more. Sit your ass down in the corner, son.
He even admitted, he was like, they're just better than us.
Yeah. No. The Thunder got a little cocky too, after winning the chip. And hey, you should be smelling yourself a little bit after winning the chip, but you got to calm it the fuck down there too. I think they're resting on their laurels at this point.
Yeah, but I think if anything, they're more than likely going to go back to back. Because I don't see the Spurs doing it. I don't see. Maybe Denver's a close second. Houston.
I hope the Joker come back healthy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got hurt last night. Jeez.
He went down. He's oh. I said oh. No. I think that's the first time he's ever really been hurt too. He's been in the league for almost 10 years now.
Houston ain't winning. Good, because fuck them.
LA. That team's too lopsided, man. They got all these rookies and then Kevin Durant who wants to win now. That doesn't make any sense to me. If Fred VanVleet's hurt, he's done.
Lakers ain't winning. Good, because fuck them.
Not until they fully move. They can never be good again until they fully get rid of LeBron. And I know that sounds silly, but once they get rid of LeBron and get rid of Bronny, that's when they can finally they'll finally start winning again.
You're right, because they had a winning record even without LeBron.
Yeah, they were. And then he's back, and then all of a sudden they're on the decline again.
Because this team, I think, is building around Luka. And I'm not the biggest... Good.
Luka and Dalton and the other white boy. It's going to be the white boy brigade.
You heard what Steven Jackson said about it?
No, what'd he say?
On his podcast with Matt Barnes, he's like, I'm gonna just say it, white power.
Yeah, no, I like it. I dig it. Is Luka, Dalton Connect, and who's the other white boy? What's his name?
Reeves.
Austin Reeves. Yeah.
I think. It looks like they're building around him. Because LeBron should just fucking retire. I don't know why he's hanging around.
Yeah, he needs to retire.
He's got to
retire and go tell Bronny to go back to college. It ain't working out.
Like, he sucks. Not LeBron. Bronny sucks. But like LeBron, he's got nothing else to prove at this point. He's just stat padding.
Yeah, just go ahead and retire, bro. It's painful to watch. Carmelo's retired. Chris Paul is retiring. Like, it's time. Dwayne Wade's he's been retired. I feel like he's been retired forever. It's time to retire, bro. Go ahead and retire. He looks old out there too. Like, you see the gray in his beard and shit, and it's like, dude, you kind of like shit. Like, come on, it's time to retire. Right. He just turned 41. He's turning 41 today. It's time to retire.
Exactly. The East, again, like I said, I think the Knicks are coming out. Detroit is a good-looking team. I like Detroit.
Yeah, my sister Chrissy is just, oh my God. I'm hearing all about Detroit and Detroit this and Detroit that. I'm like, whatever. Whatever.
I mean, because that kind of seems like the conference finals already. Detroit, New York. Because who else? Boston. They don't have Tatum.
Nah, and we was spanking Tatum. We was spanking the Celtics when he had Tatum. These Celtics fans are delusional, man. I don't know who's worse, the Celtics fans or the AEW sickos, man. Oh, if we had Tatum, we would have beat y'all. Nigga, we was spanking y'all with Tatum. What you talking about?
Well, he was also playing hurt, so.
We was putting belt to ass, nigga. His light skinned ass. Man, go sit down in that corner, his niggly looking ass. Man, go sit down. I gotta stop, man. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown talking his shit. Man, go sit your black ass down somewhere, nigga. Looking just as black as that mask you wearing, man. Go sit down somewhere. Jaylen Brown. Oh, we better than them. Man, go sit the fuck down, man. You only won the finals because you got lucky. Sit down somewhere. Oh, get on my nerves. Boston Celtics. The fuck is a Celtic?
I don't know. Well, it's pronounced Celtic.
No. Makes my ass itch.
Hey, that New Yorker's coming out in you.
Poison Ivy. Like, come on, man, sit down.
Hey, just like you hate the Celtics, I hate Los Angeles sports teams.
I hate the Celtics fans, man. And I only hate this crop of guys like Jaylen Brown. Go sit your ass down somewhere, nigga. You're not doing anything. What are you doing? You're not doing nothing. Ain't nobody checking for you, nigga. He talking like he Batman when you Robin. You Stephanie Brown Robin. You're not even Tim Drake Robin.
Jeez.
Just go sit down somewhere. Come on, man. Fuck out of here. Come on. I hate him, man. He gets on my nerves.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's a little overhyped, Jaylen Brown.
Never got it. Tatum is good. When he's on, he's on. I give him that. But Brown, man, go sit your ass down somewhere. Go wash my drawers.
Oh man, you're too much.
Like you could just hear the disdain I have for that dude. Like you could just hear it. Oh God.
Do you feel that way about other Boston sports teams or just the Celtics?
Nah, it's not even. Once again, it's not even like the Celtics. I don't like Jaylen Brown. I don't like the Celtics fans. So this is only started like this year after we beat them last year in the playoffs. Oh, y'all wouldn't have done that if Jason Tatum wasn't hurt. And man, like I said, we just put belt to ass before he even went down. Go sit down somewhere, man. Like, and then, like I said, Jaylen Brown talking his shit on his Twitch streams and shit like that, which is probably another reason why the Celtics ain't doing too hot this year. This motherfucker's more concerned about playing video games than being in the gym practicing. I'm gonna take his fudge round looking ass down somewhere. Fuck out of here, Jaylen Brown. God damn, I'm about to go take a Jaylen Brown after we're done with this show. That's a.
All right, well, I won't keep you, but all right, people, we're done. Happy New Year. We will see you next year. Woo.
Absolutely. Get you guys later.
But RJ, promote your podcast.
Well, you can catch us on YouTube at The Dragon Chronicles. Dragon is spelled DRGN. That's right, we're stylizing things, comic book style. So yeah, the DRGN Chronicles on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. And you got us, man. We're giving you some of everything. We're covering the stuff that Drew Yari won't cover.
Exactly.
Such as Stardom, New Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, TJPW.
What's that?
All Japan Pro Wrestling, Dragon Gate USA, Dragon Gate Japan,
Dragon Ball
all
Z,
the other extra shit. Dragon Ball my nuts. And me and Jackson will be reviewing the greatest Japanese porn stars of all time.
Oh,
so I'm just kidding. I don't even know top 3. But
Lily
yeah, I have no idea who the hell that is. Oh, Hitomi Tanaka.
Look it up.
But she got skinny. She got skinny though. She got big head and big titties now. This don't look good. I hate an unproportionized body. It doesn't look well. But yeah, no, we talk about a lot of other stuff besides WWE and AEW. Because quite frankly, between me and Jackson, both AEW and WWE are boring, and we can telegraph every move before every move happens. And when you do that, sometimes it's like, it takes out the fun. So we've been reviewing a lot of stuff outside of those two companies. A lot of CMLL, AAA. I did a review on AAA a couple weeks ago. That's been really fun. That's been a hit for WWE this year. And I look forward to seeing what they do next year. But yeah, All Japan, New Japan, which desperately they need their Wrestle Kingdom to be a big hit this upcoming weekend. We're gonna do a live report after the show goes off, so we're gonna be up. We're gonna be up for a good bit, and we're gonna do a recap on that. And I'm probably gonna do a review on Pro Wrestling Noah because the Good Brothers are going to be facing Kaito Kiyomiya and Jack Morris, so that should be a fun tag match. And I look forward to seeing what Pro Wrestling Noah does this year too. And I want to know what WWE's involvement is going to be this year, if any. So, yeah, that's that.
I just gave you a tagline for your podcast. The stuff that Drew Yari won't talk about.
That stuff Drew Yari won't talk about.
And it's just an AI picture of me going, like, looking shocked. But anyways, people, we're done. We will see y'all soon. Peace out and Happy New Year's.
Peace out. Catch you guys later.